The nightlife blooms among the many streets and pubs of the city. It's late, yet the streets are bustling with life. Luminous thanks to the lamppost and the many windows of the surrounding buildings. Your eyes wander, and you notice the streets are filled with shadows that could swallow poor fools like you, if you're not careful. Chiaroscuro. Space is redefined at night. Are my surroundings truly tangible? Does space only exist when it is perceived? Martin Heidegger remarque sur Art, Culture, Espace. At least that's what you remember about the book you've read. It's been a while since college, and your memory is not that great. Unless it's about something embarrassing that you did. It is an interesting thought, though, to imagine that the second you pass by a building, the moment it slips out of the corner of your eyes, it becomes nothing. Did you notice something? No, I thought, but it's only us tonight. They're talking about you, little ghost, but it seems that they can't feel you like last time, so they just keep walking down the street. In their defense, last time, they had been alone with you, and at this present moment, they were wandering in the old neighborhood of their city. They needed to be fully focused on the other passers-by, sidestepping them constantly to avoid being pushed around. Thankfully, their small stature made it easier for them to slide between people. They keep a steady pace, only slowing down to raise their eyes at the night sky. No stars were to be seen. It's hard to see them from inside this bubble of pollution anyway. Maybe if they wandered by the riverbank, they would be slightly more visible. Blessed be that beautiful river that cuts this city in half, the spine that molds the landscape of our home. It is funny, for in the light she's just murky waters. But at night, the light dances on the wave and ripples, creating a patchwork of moving colors. Two salarymen who have finished their shift are standing by the edge of the river. Years have carved their faces with wrinkles, the mark of memories and experiences. One is talking, head tilted towards the sky, the laugh lines around his eyes highlighting their sparkle as he rattles on and on about a past event. His friend next to him listens and looks at him with a tenderness born of years of friendship, of knowing someone inside and out. It is a good day today. He hopes tomorrow will also bear witness to this pale smile. Heaven knows it's getting harder to smile nowadays. In a pub, not far away, with a view of that same river, a group of regulars who are enjoying the last second of camaraderie before calling it a night. The weather is heavy and warm, sweat running down their skin, but they can't just say goodbye yet. They should. It's late and the middle of the week. They can't neglect their sleep, or it'll be a bitch the following morning. They know that. Alas, one makes a snarky joke that sends off a round of laughter. They grabbed at each other's shoulders to hold themselves up, warmth spreading in their chest as their cheeks stung from smiling. Inside the pub, younger lads will stay for much longer time. Drink after drink, heads swaying a little to the music. A couple is leaning against one another, hands intertwined under the wooden table. Facing them, their friend goes on a tale of workplace gossip, mixed with conspiracy theories, hoping to get a chuckle or a smile from the absurdity of their story. It does. Behind the counter, the barman sighs and quickly cracks his neck. He still has a few hours on shift. He's trying to stay focused and keep track of the drinks and who has already settled their bill. When dawn will peek through the sky, he'll finally be able to crash into bed and let slumber soothe his aching body. Your mind is caught in this place crowded with words, noise, smells, and bodies. All of the people here have agreed with this proximity among strangers. You wish you were there in person to observe it. You yearn for it, do you not? That strange camaraderie, and feeling that seeps from those places. Oh, if only our body could dissolve itself, could spread its atoms and sink between the echoes of sound and moving bodies. Oh, to be every heartbeat but your own. You can't bear to hear it, that acute sound of your breath, of your blood pumping, of you being alive. Enough, you don't get them when they're awake. Leave. I'll always have them, in their slumber, in their waking hour. They have curled around my brain and my lungs. Every step I make, they squeeze a little tighter around me. I have forgotten the sound of their silence, and as much as I yearn for it, I'm scared of what it would mean. Yes, they have been silent, and you've started to sing again in those blissful moments when their voices are mute. A gentle hum that no one can ever touch, steal, or rip away from you. You don't realize it just yet, but you're already fighting back against their grasp. They stop in their tracks. Their feet have brought them out of the busier streets and into the smaller ones, those who slivers in between buildings without any street lights to guide you through it. They scare some people because the visibility is shit here. You would hardly be able to make out a silhouette if someone were to walk in front of you. Plus, there is a heavy silence, one where the only noises come from the center of the city, from the cars and the crowd further away. You're part of the shadows now, out of sight of the world, swallowed by the city's guts. This corner of the neighborhood is quiet and asleep. Most windows have their blind closed, showing no signs of light. Except for one, on the second floor, where the moving lights were probably coming from a large TV screen. You stop to glance up at the window and notice the top of a cat tree. A pair of shiny eyes peeks from it, staring back at you, glazed with boredom. They nod at the feline with a smile, and it blinks lazily back at them, acknowledging their presence. Even though it's May, the heat is bad in the city. Sweat runs down your back, making you shift uncomfortably. Let's go home, where it's cooler. Good night, kitty. With another blink, it yawns, showing off pearly white fangs before snuggling back inside its cat tree. Out of sight, out of mind. They start walking again, and off they go among the shadows and into their home. Out of sight, out of mind, yet still we wander.